It's the Diamond K Morning Show here on RadioOnFire.com. Thank you for joining me. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Club Music Christmas. You can stream this holiday-themed project by yours truly, Diamond K. Just search Diamond K Club Music Christmas on Spotify or Apple Music today. Now, Meek Mill refused to wear a wire during the FBI investigation of the judge. In a striking new revelation, court documents filed earlier this week detail how Philadelphia judge Janice E. Brinkley has been under investigation by the FBI over questions about her integrity and her ability to rule with impartiality regarding Meek Mill. Now, it was reported by Meek Mill himself, who last year urged the FBI to investigate the judge as he believed she was being unfair in a ruling that he violated his probation because he had allegedly refused her a couple of favors back in February of 2016. Now, one was to drop Roc Nation and return to the management of her friend, Philadelphia-based Charlie Mack. Another was to record the cover for a Boyz II Men song and shout her name out on it. Okay? Now, Meek Mill was also the reason the FBI investigation into Brinkley came to an end. This is reported by the Philadelphia Inquirer. FBI agents wanted Meek Mill to secretly record conversations that he had with the judge. Meek refused, and therefore the investigation was halted. So let's make sure we understand this. Meek Mill goes to the feds to complain about her, and then when they want him to actually participate in the investigation, they halt the investigation. So, because they're probably saying, like, these charges sound outrageous. What you're saying she did is outrageous. You need to bring us evidence that she actually said these things to you. And then he said, no. Does that mean he doesn't want to be, quote unquote, a snitch? Or does that mean she never said those things? Now, I don't know the answer, but I think that the snitching thing is kind of weird, because he went to the FBI to bring this up. Is that in itself snitching? The fact that he brought these allegations up, is that snitching? If it is, then you might as well wear the wire, right? But, you know, I guess we also have to get into the definition of snitching, which, from the way I look at it, it is, I mean, at least for this new generation, snitching is if you and your friends do some dirt together and then you cooperate with the police. That is snitching. Now, calling the cops anytime you see a crime that you're not involved in, is that snitching? I don't know if that's snitching. All right? I mean, you know, and then if you call the police or if you notify the FBI and then they ask you something, I mean, I don't know. Snitching to me is if you are involved in alleged crime, okay? But, you know, the way things are going now, who knows? So the FBI may have bowed out for the time being on this investigation, but Meek Mill's legal team is battling on with their journey. In the court filing submitted by his lawyers on Monday, they argue that the Judge Brinkley's mere knowledge of the 2016 investigation should be grounds for her to recuse herself from Meek Mill's case. I think she's going to need a little bit more than that to recuse herself. But they're saying that the existence of a federal investigation involving Judge Brinkley's conducts regarding Mr. Williams, who is Meek Mill, combined with Judge Brinkley's awareness of that investigation, raises further doubt as to her ability to preside impartially, was their motion. Meek Mill remains behind bars, serving out the 2 to 4 sentence imposed by Judge Brinkley for violating his probation, stemming from a 2008 drug and gun case. I think they're kind of reaching with the fact saying that she should recuse herself from investigation, knowing about an investigation that was going to take place or did take place for a short period of time. The investigation is no longer being conducted, and I guess they're trying to allege that the fact that Meek Mill helped bring about this investigation, and then she therefore violated his probation at that point in time. Time will tell. Do you think that Meek Mill should have worn the wire? I guess this is his arch nemesis, this judge. If he had worn the wire, then maybe he might not be in jail right now. But that could be something that rivals could use against him in calling him a snitch. But as I said, they could say that he snitched by going to the FBI in the first place. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Diamond K Show, at Radio on Fire. New episodes of The Diamond K Morning Show drop daily, 9 a.m. You miss any episodes, RadioOnFire.com is where you go.